okay, I need to talk about tomorrow's episode because I am not okay right now. Can we please discuss what they're doing to Anna? Anna, Devane. I mean, this woman has survived Faison, survived being frozen, survived literally everything Port Charles has thrown at her for decades. And now, they've got her having a complete mental breakdown in France. I'm sorry, but this is not the Anna we know. I've been watching since 2015, and I have never seen them do Anna this dirty. Like, I get it. Finola Hughes probably needed some time off or whatever, but to have Emma come home crying about how she lost the grandmother she knew, that's brutal. That's actually heartbreaking. And poor Gio is going to be standing there getting all this dumped on him, which, okay, I actually love Gio. I know some people think he's just filler, but I think he's sweet, and Emma needs someone normal in her life who isn't connected to all the spy drama. But can we talk about how this kid is basically Emma's emotional support human at this point? He watched her place. Now he's getting the devastating Anna news. Give this boy a break. But here's what's really getting me worked up. They're saying Faison is alive. Cesar Faison. I mean, come on. We've done this before. How many times has someone come back from the dead on this show? I've lost count. And Jason's right to not believe it because honestly, at this point, if they bring Faison back, again, I'm gonna lose it. We already did the whole Faison resurrection thing. We watched him terrorize everyone. We watched Nathan die because of him. Still not over that, by the way. And now we're supposed to believe he's back again. So either Anna has completely lost it and is hallucinating, which, okay, makes sense given everything she's been through. Or the writers are actually going there and I don't know which option makes me more upset. Because if Anna's really having a breakdown that's devastating for a character we've loved forever, but if Faison is actually alive, that's just lazy writing. I'm sorry, but it is. Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me talk about this Dante thing because, what? They're offering Dante the commissioner job permanently. Okay, I have thoughts. Many thoughts. First of all, I love Dante. Always have. He's one of the good ones, you know? But commissioner, that's Anna's job. That's Mac's job. Like, Dante's a detective. He's great at being a detective. Why does everyone need to be promoted to commissioner? Remember when they did this whole thing with Jordan and it was a mess? Remember when Mac was commissioner and it was actually good? And I get it, but giving it to Dante feels, I don't know. It feels too fast. He just got back from all his own drama. He and Sam were just figuring things out before she died. Still crying about that too. Thanks for asking. Now he's supposed to take on the biggest job in the PCPD. I mean, I hope he says no. Honestly, I hope he's like, thanks but no thanks, I'm good where I am. Because the last thing we need is Dante getting consumed by the commissioner job and then we lose the character we actually like. You know what I mean? Sometimes a promotion ruins a character and I don't want that for Dante. But speaking of characters, I have opinions about Carly and Valentin. Excuse me. I know they've been building this weird alliance thing for a while now, but getting under each other's skin in a good way, are we really doing this? Are they really trying to make Carly and Valentin a thing? Because I am not here for it. And I know some people are like, oh, the chemistry, and oh, it's interesting. But personally, no. Just no. Carly belongs with Jason. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care how many times they break up and get back together and break up again. Carjacks, sure, that was fine. Carly and Sonny, obviously that's iconic even though they're toxic as hell. But Carly and Valentin, the guy who's done so much terrible stuff, the guy who literally shot Nicolas, okay, that was ages ago, but still. And now she's lying to Brennan about everything, about her alliance with Valentine Girl. Carly, what are you doing? You're gonna get caught. You're always getting caught. This is your pattern. You lie, you scheme, you think you're smarter than everyone else, and then it all blows up in your face. Every single time. I love Carly, don't get me wrong. I do, but sometimes I just want to reach through the screen and shake her like, stop making terrible decisions. You know, so now Brennan's getting suspicious. Good. He should be suspicious. Because Carly's lying through her teeth, and she's not even being subtle about it. And Brennan's supposed to be the super smart spy guy. Right. So how long are we supposed to believe he's just buying all her excuses? At some point, it becomes less Carly's a good liar and more Brennan's an idiot, and I don't think that's what they're going for. Okay, but can we circle back to the Ava and Lucy drama? Because I am living for this. Lucy accusing Ava of selling herself instead of the art, the shade. The absolute shade of it all. I mean, Lucy's not wrong. Ava's definitely using her assets to get Sidwell interested. And honestly, good for her. I know people are going to come for me for saying that, but Ava's playing the game. She's always played the game. That's who she is. But Lucy being jealous, oh my god, yes. Give me more of this. Lucy and Ava going head to head over the Sidwell guy is exactly the kind of drama I signed up for. Because it's not life or death, it's not mob wars. It's not someone coming back from the dead for the 5th time. It's just good old-fashioned soap opera cattiness. 2 women competing over a man and a business deal and their egos. I mean, Lucy's got history with being jealous. Remember the whole Scott, Laura, Lucy triangle that's been going on for literal decades? This woman knows how to hold a grudge, and I am here for it. And Ava will destroy Lucy if she needs to. These 2 together is going to be explosive, and I cannot wait. Like, this is the stuff that makes soaps fun, you know? Not everything has to be mob shootouts and presumed deaths. Sometimes we just need 2 fabulous women in designer outfits trading barbs over champagne. That's the good stuff. And then there's Josslyn investigating something. Okay, I'm conflicted about Josslyn. Sometimes I really like her. She's smart, she's capable, she's not afraid to get involved. But other times I'm like, girl, you are in over your head, stop. This whole sleeper agent thing or whatever they've got her doing with Brennan, I don't know. It feels like they're trying to make Josslyn into this action hero, and I'm not sure it works. I loved her with Cameron. I know they broke up, but that relationship felt real, you know? It felt like actual teenagers dealing with actual problems. Now she's investigating international criminals or whatever, and it's like, when did Josslyn become a spy? When did that happen? But I will say this. If her investigation leads to taking down Valentine or exposing Carly's lies, I'm interested. Because that would be messy. That would be family drama at its finest. Josslyn finding out her mom is up to shady stuff with Valentine. The fallout from that would be incredible. Wait, okay, back to the point. What is Josslyn investigating? They're being so vague about it. Is it connected to the Pikeman stuff from before? Is it about Valentine? Is it something completely different? I feel like we've been building to this reveal for weeks, and I just want to know already. You know what's funny though? All these different storylines happening at once. Anna's breakdown, Dante's promotion, Carly's schemes, Ava's drama, Josslyn's investigation, and they're all kind of connected, but also not. Like, that's what GH does best. Everything's tangled up together. Anna's situation affects the PCPD, which affects Dante, which affects Sam's kids, which affects Jason, which affects Carly, which affects... You see what I mean? But sometimes I miss when storylines were simpler. Remember when the biggest drama was just who was dating who? Now everyone's got 3 secret identities and a mysterious past, and they've died at least twice. And honestly, I'm tired of the resurrections. I really am. If they bring Faison back, I'm gonna be so annoyed. We've done this too many times. Let dead people stay dead for once. Let us have actual stakes. Because right now it feels like nobody ever really dies on this show, so why should we care when someone's in danger? Sorry, I'm getting ranty. I just have a lot of feelings, okay. But here's what I'm really wondering. Where's all this going? Because it feels like we're building to something big. Carly's lies are gonna blow up. Anna's breakdown is gonna have consequences. Dante's decision about the commissioner job is gonna affect everything. Josslyn's investigation is gonna reveal something major. And it all feels like it's heading toward one big explosive reveal. I just hope the payoff is worth it. Because sometimes, and I know other fans feel this way too, sometimes GH builds and builds and builds, and then the actual reveal is anticlimactic. Remember that whole Victor Cassadine thing? We spent months on that storyline, and then it just ended, kind of fizzled out. I don't want that to happen here. I want the Anna situation to be resolved in a way that honors her character. I want Carly to face actual consequences for her actions, which, let's be real, rarely happens, but I can hope. I want Dante to make the right choice. I want Josslyn's investigation to matter. Am I asking too much? Maybe. This is a soap opera. But I've been watching for years and I care about these characters and I want good things for them. Even when they're making terrible decisions, especially when they're making terrible decisions, because that's when it's most interesting. Okay, I think I've gotten most of this out of my system. I'm still stressed about Anna though, and I'm still side-eyeing this Carly Valentin thing, and I'm still waiting for something to actually happen with all these investigations and secrets. But tomorrow's episode is going to be intense. Emma crying about Anna Dante getting that offer, Lucy and Ava's confrontation, I'll be watching. Like always. Because even when I'm frustrated, even when I'm yelling at the TV, I can't look away. That's what makes it a soap opera, right?